Hello everybody, welcome back to this new video. In today's video, I'm going to go over the rumored release lineup for the rest of the Hunt Mega Edition event, including the limiteds and UGC items that are rumored to release for the rest of the event. So yeah, let's get started. So over here, we're already on day 4 of this event. We've gotten 3 days of items. The first day we got that kind of mask that was a limited item, and it already went limited right after it went off sale, and then the next 2 days were actually UGC items. And similar to the winter spotlight here, we do have little image of the days and the items that are rumored to be a part of those days. So I want to shout out edit_news_ for their tweet that they made of this. So I want to shout out to them because they did reveal this information. So if you want to check out their tweet, I will leave that link in the description so you look at it. But we do have the rumored lineup here of the future items for the rest of this event, including the limiteds and UGC items if you're excited for either of those. So over here, day 4, just after this video releases, we will probably be getting these Holo Vestiges, which are these kind of little wireframe fairy buddies, which are rumored to go limited. So it's a pretty cool idea. Also, I do want to point out none of the limiteds here are actually retextures. So every item is going to be a unique item, which some people might not like. I think it's a good step in the right direction, making these kind of creative items and something new into limiteds. So I think it's going to be a good step. And all of these are actually relatively cheap, so you'll have a good chance to profit on most of them. But we do have these, which are likely going to release later today. 4,500, which I think is a bit much for these two fairies, but I think they're still pretty cool. We don't know exactly how any of these look like, other than the UGC that are already released. We don't know for the Roblox items how they look like, if they have particles. I'm assuming they don't have particles because of Roblox just kind of stopping particles in general right now, so I assume none of these will have particles. But once again, I don't want you guys to miss out on things you may think are cool just because they don't have particles, because it could be months before we see particles return, so I don't want you guys to miss out on everything just because nothing has particles. So we'll likely see this release later today, and I'll definitely make a video on this one when it does release, but definitely a pretty cool one here, and we'll have to see how it does once it does go limited, if it does end up going limited. Then at day 5, we have these Illusion Hex Shield by Strapcode. This one is actually already released right over here, so if you do want to get this one, it is already available, as some of the UGC items already released early, but they still have their little spotlight in the hub. And this is how it looks like right over there. You can see it has this kind of little hexes behind and also in front of the characters, so definitely a pretty unique appearance there, and a nice item to get if you do enjoy this one. Next up right over here, we have the Anime Hair by Roblox, which seems to be a limited. Once again, we don't know how this looks like, but it looks pretty interesting, very unique kind of appearance, and we don't really see much hairs released from Roblox anymore, so pretty cool. We'll see this blue one release here as limited for only 1,000, which is not too bad for a hair item. So this will likely be limited for day 6, so this is definitely something to look forward to if you are interested in this item. Next up right over here, day 7 and 8 are UGC items here, with both of the items actually already being out. We have the Chrome Rose Tie by DVDKO. It's a fairly cheap item right over there, and it looks pretty cool on a character, so definitely not too bad. A nice little UGC item for day number 7 right over there. And then for day number 8, the Scythe is already released as well, already doing pretty well, almost 1,000 favorites. So definitely pretty cool item here, definitely fits the theme of the hunt with the little hexagon patterns. So if you do want to get this one is already released as well, so not a bad choice, a nice UGC item made by Genozi. Then next up right over here, we have this Void Spill by Roblox, which is going to be unlimited. This one I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. I can't really tell if this is a back item, a shoulder item. I really don't know what this is supposed to be. It kind of looks like ink falling down, so it'll definitely be a very interesting kind of item, but not very clear on what accessory type this is. But it looks pretty interesting, so if it does look cool when you do wear it, it'll definitely be a nice purchase there. It's only 1,000 as well, so hopefully it'll do well. The good thing about most of these limiteds is that they're actually pretty affordable, so even if they don't do that well, you won't lose that much. So definitely an improvement from the last hunt event with some of the items being over 40,000. So definitely pretty cool. They've definitely learned from their mistakes and have made these items more affordable for more people. And these are going to be the last 2 items for the final 2 days of the event. We have the Subspace Tripmine Wings and the Petroleum Sword Pack from Roblox. So 2 different items here that are both rumored to go limited. The wings right over here are based on the Subspace Tripmine, which is a very popular gear item. I think this one's going to do very well. I think many people are actually big fans of this gear, so it's pretty cool to see that there's a new item themed after that gear. It is 2,000 Robux, which is a pretty expensive price, but I think these wings will definitely be worth it. So definitely a pretty cool one right over there if you do want to get this one. And then for the last day of the event, we have the Petroleum Sword Pack, which is going to be 4,000, which is the most for any of these items so far. It seems to be kind of based on the classic Roblox swords in a way, and it kind of looks similar to the limited that we did get in the classic, that green sword that was 40,000, so it looks kind of similar to that. Definitely pretty cool. Not sure how well it will do. Sword packs are kind of iffy in terms of how they will do in the future, so we'll just have to see when this one actually releases on if it will do well, but definitely a pretty cool item nonetheless. less. So if you're excited for this one, it'll probably release on the final day of the event. And keep in mind, this is all subject to change. Nothing here is final, set in stone. Everything here is still rumored just based on what we have seen. Just keep in mind, even similar to last event where we had the Commando was rumored and that didn't even end up releasing. So keep in mind, some of the things here still could change, but this is just the rumored lineup for right now. So I want to hear what you guys are excited about, or if you're even excited for any of these items. I think it's pretty cool to see that all these are actually new items here, and that these are all pretty relatively cheaply priced compared to past limiteds. So yeah, that's for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!